Today I'm with Dmitry Vergeles, CEO of Solveig Multimedia, who's the developer of Zon 265, which Solveig describes as the first-to-market tool for visual in-depth analysis of HEVC, H.264, AV1, EVC, and MPEG-2 video bitstreams. Solveig just announced a new promotion for the software, which I use frequently when I'm producing down and dirty codec and encoder comparisons. Dmitry's here to tell us about the product and the promotion. Thanks for joining me, Dmitry.
Hi, Jen. How are you?
I'm good. So what's the product name and what's the cost?
Well, product name is Zon 265. The cost is $149 per month. It is subscription model.
Okay. What are you announcing that's new?
Well, we are announcing a free plan, so that this tool is available for many years, and we decided to introduce a free plan for non-commercial users. And first place, it is for universities, for PhD and R&D.
What kind of verification do you do to make sure that they're PhDs in universities?
We don't do any verification. It's just a free plan. It has a restriction of features. If it's okay for you, it's okay.
What are the feature restrictions?
Feature restrictions, for example, it is video resolution. It's restricted for full HD. It don't have command line tool. It don't have HRD buffer. It don't have quality and stream statistic and some important features. But it still have enough features to be useful.
Give us the elevator pitch. Give us the short-term description of the tool and who it's for.
Yeah, Zon is a video debugging tool for video codec developers, for video streamers, for learning and teaching purposes, and for forensic purposes. It allows you to show visually inner structure of pre-encoded stream of such codecs like HEVC, AVC, AV1, MPEG-2, to identify the visual problems, to identify the stream problems, to check the video quality, to check the video encoder settings, and many encoded parameters in a deep level.
Okay. And I use it when I'm testing to confirm that the encoder is doing what I want it to do. So if I want 3 B frames, I can check how many B frames there are.
Exactly.
What are the typical uses for streaming producers? How are they using the tool?
Well, first of all, as I said, they want to make sure that their encoding settings are applied. Yeah, because you set up the encoder and it gives you something. Yeah, and you never know if it obey your settings. So that's why you reopen it and check if they were obeyed, if the GOP structure is good enough, is a bitstream is obeyed, and like that.
Okay. So getting back to the product, let's look at some quick details. What are the supported operating systems?
It supported Windows, Mac, and Linux.
Which codecs does it input?
It is HEVC, AVC, AV1, and MPEG-2. And we also added some codec for Qualcomm called EVC, I think.
When do we expect VVC, which is becoming more and more relevant?
Yeah, VVC is coming, maybe like in a next 5 months, something like that.
Okay, so give us the 5-minute tour of the product, a nice overview of it.
Sure. So we open Zon, we open some file, it is HEVC, I take it from recent files. So we see the file, we see the GOP structure, you can navigate through the stream. Yeah, you can zoom this video. Let me do this, fit to the screen. Let me shift this. Okay, so you can see different level of decoding, after deblock, before deblock, or residuals. You can see all those pictures for different channels, Y, V. As I said, you can navigate through the stream in different orders, like decoding order or output order. You can go frame by frame. You can see the prediction partitions, And you can see the details of prediction partitions. So we go to transform unit. So you can see the transform unit DCT coefficients. Also DCT coefficients. You can see the transform partitions as well. So you can see all those units on the frame. Yeah, you can see motion vectors. And you can see those motion vector details also in a CU tab. So you navigate through them. You can check reference indexes. Also, you can zoom it and see the reference indexes for all the blocks, quantizers, and bits distribution. It shows you how many bits was used for each block. Yeah, that's the main thing here. Then you can see HRD buffer. You can see underflow, overflow. You can change parameters. Here, for example, we can change bitrate and emulate this buffer, and we can see how it goes with this bitrate. Also, we have the bitrate viewer, and you can see how the bitrate is distributed along the frames. Now you can go to the stream statistic. It shows you some main parameters about those stream. It is HEVC, it is main profile, progressive, H420 subsampling, and yeah, a lot of different datas you have here. You can go to the bitstream. You can see for each frame all the parameters and their values. All those parameters are synchronized with a hex. So if you navigate through those parameters, you see where exactly in a stream at which offset it is laid. One cool thing that it's worth to mention, it is highlight of the element in this small window. So if we push Control and navigate to the element, we can see the short description of this element. It is quotes from specification, I would say. And we can open, if it's not enough, we can open it in the specification in the right place, and we can get more details about this. For that to be done, this specification have to be downloaded, but don't give you a straightforward path how to do this. So we have frame statistic here. You can see the visually elements, which elements this stream consists of, which percent it takes in the stream. We see, for example, this 78% of all data takes residual elements. Yeah, frame info. We have decoding picture buffer for each frame. If we navigate to the frame, we see the reference frames for this certain frame, and also it is depicted by these small bars here. Yeah, we have a quality tab. For quality, we have to load original YUV file from what it was encoded. To demonstrate it, I have to load another stream. Let me do this. We go to quality. We also have to load YUV file. So we push parse it to all frames, and it is calculated different metrics: PSNR, MSSIM, also VMIF, and it shows you the different values. If you navigate by the frames, it shows you the different values of these metrics calculated. There is also PSNR map. So if you push this map, you see those PSNR values on the video. We also have error parsing. Let me load the stream with errors. So the errors were detected, and it offers you to parse those errors. So we parse it, and it gives you the errors with their offsets and with the description according to the specification, what exactly is missed or it doesn't look good. Yeah, this is pretty much most of the zoned features. That's how it looked like.
So can Zon 265 help detect fake videos as well?
It can help you if you work in forensic area and you research if the video was forged. You need to go and see visually. There are different levels. One of the level, if it was encoded, those forged part was encoded by different codecs or something. So you can see this at the group of picture level. You can see this at the macro block levels, at the motion vectors, because the different encoders uses different techniques, and you can see that they were different.
Okay, and that's a growing use of your product at this point?
Yeah. We have more and more inquiries about this.
Okay, how do I buy or license the product? How do I download it?
You just go to the website, and there is just buy now link, and with e-commerce platform you can just buy it, or if you need, you can contact us and we can give you a PO and invoice.
Okay, and I'll include a link in the description of this video on YouTube and wherever else I post it.
Great.
So for my own use, I find Zon 265 useful when I'm testing codecs and encoders, because you can't really dig into those types of comparisons unless you can visualize details like some of the ones that Dmitry just showed us, like how the bitrate varies through the files, what the allocation of the different frame types are in a file, and where the encoded reference frames are and how many there are of them. So if I put reference equals 1, I want to make sure there's only one frame being referenced, because that's going to impact both quality and encoding time. If I say B frames are 3, I want to make sure that the encoder inserts 3 B frames in most instances. And without a tool like Zond, you just can't assure yourself that the encoder is making those changes accurately, or even, what's the GOP size of an HEVC file? Are there iframes inserted between the regular intervals? And that's the type of use that I, as a streaming tester and as a streaming professional, use, even though a lot of the advanced features that Dmitry showed are way out of my technical level and not something I would use. So it's really proven invaluable to me in a lot of the articles that I write, a lot of the books that I write, and you'll see a lot of screenshots in those. And now that it's available with the free option, don't take my word for it. Download it yourself and give it a try. So Dmitry, thanks for taking the time today.
Thank you, Jay.
And thank you for watching.